Hello everyone, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Barb here from barbaderholt.closetomyheart.com. Today is card number 3 in my 12 days of Christmas cards. No, that's not what it is. 12 cards of Christmas. My goodness. Only on the third video and I'm already messing it up. So this is the card we're making. It's a fun fold card. I did challenge myself to create at least 3 fun fold cards in this series. So this is the first one. And I have all the pieces and parts already cut and ready to go. The card base is a piece of our espresso card stack. It is 11 inches long by 4 1/4 inches tall. Then I have a bunch of other pieces here. So the candy apple cardstock is 3 3/4 inches by 3 1/2 inches, and there are 2 of those. Piece of white cardstock is 3 1/2 by 3 1/4. This is a piece of Comfort and Joy pattern paper. This is a current pattern paper. Surprise, surprise, I'm using a current pattern paper. It is 3 1/2 by 3 1/4. And then there's another little strip here. It is 3 1/4 by 1 3/4. Then of course you need a scrap so you can cut out the different little scallop circles, and a zip strip for the decoration on the front. Zip strip, for those of you who don't know, Close to My Heart pattern paper has what we call a zip strip. So it's an additional little bonus piece of pattern paper that comes on the edge of all of our pattern papers. On the back side, it will tell you the information about that particular paper pack, tells you where it came from, what the name of the paper pack was, what the ordering number, and all of the featured colors in that paper pack that are meant to coordinate. It is a wealth of information and it's awesome. But these little strips are just little gems that we can use in different ways. The thin cuts that I used on this card is the scalloped circle thin cut, and that is a current thin cut. And then this other little scalloped circle thin cut was from this Stampin' Thin Cut set called Holly Jolly, and this was a scrapbooking bundle that was available last year. I loved it, and it has such cute shapes and things in there that I held on to this. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is I'm going to flip it over so that the light side of the cardstock is down. I want it down. And then we're going to fold it in half. So just bend it over, fold it in half. This is the easiest way that I know of to make this style of a fun fold card. I don't measure anything. I just fold it over. Fold it in half, and then I lift up the top. I fold it back and line up the edge with the fold. And that's it. There's no measuring. You don't have to measure to do this kind of card. And you've got it. That's all there is to it. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to put that zip strip on. This is really cute. This is actually off of this particular piece of paper, I think. And I'm just going to stick it on there. And then I have a piece of the candy apple cardstock. And I'm looking to see, I think I want to try to get these 3 edges about the same. So in order to do that, we need to only put adhesive here. We don't want to put it over here or we'll glue our card shut. So I'm just pinching it with my finger and my thumb. I'm going to flip it over, and I'm just going to keep my finger and thumb there to give me an idea, and hopefully I can do this. And just stick some adhesive on there. left-handed. Yikes. And if any adhesive gets off, you can always just fold it over. And then I am going to, and you can always peeky to make sure you're not going to have a problem. And I'm just sticking it on there. And voila, there we go. The next thing I want to do is take the other piece of candy apple paper, and what you want to do is open this up so that your piece of red paper is over here. And then you want to take this one, which is exactly the same size, and match it up with the edge right here. So you've got the top and the bottom and the side all lined up, and you pick the back of the card up and just fold it over and give it a rub. And now that card base is perfectly lined up so that you can't see it, which is part of the surprise of this card. Now on the inside, I am going to put a little piece of white so that you can write your message on there and you can see it. And then on the top here, I have a piece of the pattern paper. This is really pretty. It's a nice subtle pattern. And then on this side, I am going to put this little guy. I'm just going to tuck him right there. And that just dresses that up a little bit. And then we have that espresso scalloped circle. And looks good. And then the Merry Christmas. And this was a 2x2 stamp set. It was an M size stamp set. There are a lot of those in our catalogs. $3.95 price point. It's a nice price to pay to get some nice sentiments. And Merry Christmas doesn't get old. So there you are. Fun fold card. Card number 3 in my 12 Cards of Christmas series. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you next time.